Hi guys, welcome back to Code the Code. Today we are here to learn a second tutorial using the Macromedia Flash Player, and we are going to create a screensaver animation. So let's start with a Flash document. First we'll create a screensaver using text. So let's select the text tool and write a random text. Now you can change it according to the font you want, the size you want, the color you want, bold, italic, okay? So I go with blue italic. Now, as I told you, these are the frames. So we select the text and I want the first position of the text to be here. So this is the position of the text on the frame 1. Now I add a keyframe on the 10th frame, that is insert keyframe, and on the 10th frame I change the position of the text. So on the first position, and this is the second position. Now I again insert keyframe and change the position of the text and do it as many times as I want. Okay, so last time we used motion tween. This time we select the motion tween and we see what happens. So we select all the frames and right click, create motion tween, or even you have the option of tween here. Okay, so we select the motion tween and we come back to the first frame, press enter from the keyboard and see what happens. Okay, so control enter, maximize it and see what happens. Looks pretty good, right? So this is a very simple text screensaver animation. Now we make a new animation, new Flash document. I select a rectangle with a color, maybe a white and black, okay? And I make a rectangle. So this is on the first frame. Now on the 10th frame, I insert keyframe, or maybe I do it on the 15th keyframe, insert keyframe. And again, I select the rectangle tool with a different color, maybe red, and I make a rectangle inside the first rectangle. Now, on the 30th keyframe, I again insert keyframe and I select the rectangle tool with a different color this time again, and inside the second rectangle, I make a rectangle again. Okay, and I continue to do this with different colors. Okay, on 45 I again insert a keyframe with a different color. I make a rectangle. On the 60th I insert keyframe. Again I select the same color and I create a rectangle. On the 75th I insert keyframe, a different color, rectangle. So you have to do that as many times as you want, and it will look great as many rectangles as you have, okay? Okay, so 105th would be my last one. I select color and I make rectangle, okay? In the previous animation that we did using the text, We used motion tween. In this part, we select all the frames and we create motion tween and we see what happens first. Okay, so go back. I right clicked and I selected create motion tween. Okay, and I go back to the first frame. I press enter and I see what happens. There's no change. There's no change at all. Okay, so now you know that motion tween is not going to work for the screensaver. Okay, now we undo the motion tween, okay, and select all the frames and we go down to the tween action and we select shape. This is the shape tween and we just see what happens. Okay, select the first frame and press enter. This works, right? The motion tween isn't working, but the shape tween is working because you are changing the shape again and again, right? Okay, so we are done with the screensaver. You can also create artistic screensavers by using different shapes like polystar and giving it different colors. Okay, so we finally see what the screensaver looks like. Okay, pretty nice. So these are the two types of screensavers, very easy to create. I hope you like the video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like and comment.